Hi YouTube or booktubers, this is Alma again. I just wanted to give you a quick update on what's going on. If you haven't read my Twitter, I feel like I haven't made a video in a long time. I have, in case you are interested, finished Allegiant. I think I said that in my last video. Maybe not. I don't know, but I'm done. Yay! And this book made me cry. I'm sure it made a lot of people cry. It was just so sad. Okay, heads up, spoilers, in case you're watching this and you haven't finished it yet, turn it off. But I just wanted to say really quick that I actually, at first I was like, no, Trish can't die, and threw the book like across the room and was like, no, and like was throwing a hissy fit. But then I was like, you know what? It kind of was in her character to do so, to sacrifice herself for her brother and for the good of all man and for her family. And I mean, she's lost practically all her family anyway, but still, I thought that the author did a good choice, although it's really sad. And I missed her. But that just leaves me, Tobias, open for relationships. Maybe never, but, like girl can dream, because I like him. I like 4. So anyway, that's done. I'm finished with that. Cross it off my TBR list, and I'm super happy. Okay. Oops. Okay, so really quick, I wanted to also give you guys suggestions. Two books that I've read that are amazing, and you probably might not even heard of both of them. Maybe one you have because it's a Penguin book, Penguin readers. But anyway, and then I'll tell you what I'm trying to read at the moment. So, the first one that I have in my library of books that I picked up, I think a library was giving them away. This is called The Secret Life of Bees. You can see the cover. It is by Soooo Monk Kidd. Interesting last name. And honestly, when I think I read this over the summer or last summer. I've had this for a while, and I've had my friend borrow it. And you would think, oh, at the story about bees, that's not interesting at all. But it actually really is. I'm going to read the back really quick. Set in South Carolina in 1964, The Secret Life of Bees tells the story of Lily Owens, whose life has been shaped around the blurred memory of the afternoon her mother was killed. When Lily's fierce-hearted, black stand-in mother, Rosaline, is 1960s, guys, insults 3 of the deepest racist in town, Lily decides to spring them both free. They escape to Tiburon, South Carolina, a town that holds the secret to her mother's past. Taken in by an eccentric trio of black beekeeping sisters, Lily is introduced to their mesmerizing world of bees and honey and the Black Madonna. This is a remarkable novel about divine female power, a story that women will share and pass on to their daughters for years to come. So, it might be a feminist book, but that's okay, because guys can read it too. It's really good. I mean, I wanted to read it slow, because sometimes for a book this big, you read it so fast you don't get, attached to characters. And so I read it really slow. There's a lot of good lines in here and metaphors. Like, I have so many things underlined. And so I just put it on my favorite book list. And if you haven't read it, you should read it. Pick it up. It's really good. And then the second one is I like to advertise about this author because not many people have heard about him, One, because he's a Christian author, and so people are like, Christian author, you know, too religion-y, but you'd be surprised at how versatile he is, where he can incorporate modern, like, world thinking, and how do I say this, like, you can get two things out of the story. One, if you're, you know, don't know, like, Christian values and stuff, or you do, and you can appreciate some things, some biblical things he kind of sneaks in there. But at the same time, if you don't have that background and you read it, it's still a good story. And you can still get a lot out of it, even if you don't know all those things. Like, it's hard to explain, like, but, so anyway, one of my favorite ones, he has so many good ones, but one of my favorite ones is called, The Priest Graveyard by Ted Dekker, and he's amazing, and I really think that, a lot of people need to read him, because his writing style is kind of creepy, which is, it's hard to find, especially for a Christian author, because writing creepy and, I don't want to say satire, but very creepy. I don't know if he does gory, kind of gory, but I just really like it. So I'll read the back really quick for you, in case you're interested in this. The main character is Danny Hansen. He is a Bosnian immigrant who came to America with hopes of escaping haunted memories of a tragic war that took his mother's life. Now he is a priest, incensed by the powerful among us who manipulate the law for their own gain, uncaring of the shattered lives they leave behind. It is his duty to show them the error of their ways, even if he must put them in the grave. So he's like a good murderer. So he murders people that are bad. All while being a priest, so that no one would get that. So there's that part, and then there's another character at the same time. Renee Gilmore is the frail and helpless victim of one such powerful man. Having escaped his clutches, she now lives only to satisfy justice by destroying him, regardless of whom she must become in that pursuit. So she's more like an amateur about to assassinate someone. So, but they cross paths, Danny and Renee. But when Danny and Renee's paths become inexorably entangled, things go very, very badly, and neither of them may make it out of this hunt alive. So, New York Times bestselling author, never heard of him, pick him up. He has a lot of good books. He has series. This is just a novel. And I'm telling you, he writes so many twists, and you're reading it, and you're like, whoa, and then another twist, and you're like, whoa, and then, I will do more, of these suggestions, because I have a lot that I own, because I collect them. Okay, and then the last thing is, what I'm reading at the moment. I probably told you already, I'm reading, A Book Thief, and hopefully I get a chance to do that. My friend was like, you need to read, John Green, The Fault in Our Stars, because the movie's coming out. So I gotta put that on my TBR list, and then, there's like a million other things to read, and then I've got school and blah, and work and blah. So anyway, this video's long enough. Talk to you later, guys. Let me know if you pick up the books that I mentioned, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.